Alright, Sakurai, the melee roster is looking pretty jam-packed, but I think we have some room to add a few more characters.
Way ahead of you. I've been working on a design for a new character that can be the mascot for the series.
Oh really? Why not go ahead and show me?
Sure, let me draw him for you. There.
What am I looking at?
This is our brand new original character.
Man! That's literally just a stick figure.
Not just any stick figure. That's
Man! We're not putting that in the game.
You're going to stand there and tell me the character I worked hard on isn't good enough?
I literally just watched you design this character in under 10 seconds.
Well, if you're going to be that way, why don't you show me your original character?
Well, now that you mention it, this does give me an idea for a character we could add.
Really? Which one?
Let's create Mr. Game & Watch.
Mr. What and what?
The Game & Watch. It's a handheld series we released back in the 80s. We used cartoonish black silhouette characters for many of the games, kind of like stick figures. We could create a new original character that could represent the series and call it Mr. Game & Watch. He'd be a stick figure that has unique abilities that are inspired by different games from the series.
Wait. So your idea here is to replace my stick figure with your stick figure?
No, my idea is that we could add one that has a little bit of video game history behind it.
I see. Very well. We'll do it your way. So give me an example of one of the games from this Game & Watch series.
Well, the very first game we've debuted was Ball, a game where we had a cartoonish black silhouette juggle balls.
So it's a juggling game?
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. I've seen enough.
Wait, that was just one game.
For his first attack, he'll grab you. And then, he juggles you.
Okay.
And then he'll launch you forward.
And what's the input for that?
That will be his forward throw.
Ah, makes sense. So what else will you give him?
And for his next attack, he'll grab you. And then, he juggles you.
Wait, wasn't that literally the previous attack you gave him?
Yes, but this time he launches you the other way.
And that is...
his back throw.
Of course it is.
And for his next attack, he'll grab you.
I wonder what the next step is going to be.
And then, he'll juggle you.
You don't say.
And then, he'll launch you upwards.
And let me guess, that's his up throw.
Nope, this will be his down throw.
What?
And then for his next attack, he'll grab you.
Sakurai, is this entire moveset going to be juggling people?
Yeah.
Dude, can you give him something else?
What? You don't think this is enough?
Come on, I feel like there's a lot of potential for creativity here. Everyone else gets a wide range of abilities. He shouldn't be stuck with just juggling.
I see. How about we give him shield?
Like, a shield?
The ability to shield.
Dude, everyone can do that.
Yeah.
You're just giving him a basic game mechanic.
But we can consider this as Smash Bros. Original ability. Check it out.
Wait, why isn't it covering his body?
What do you mean? It totally is.
No, it isn't. Look, his head and limbs are sticking out.
Maybe he's just a big boy.
Dude, you made his shield extra small.
So what? It's purely visual.
So you're telling me if I attack him while he's shielding, the shield will still protect him from the attack?
Of course.
Alright, let me test this out then. Dude!
What?
That shield didn't work at all!
Of course it didn't. That thing is barely covering his body.
But you said it would work!
I lied.
I see what's going on here. You're just upset we put him in a game instead of your stick figure.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh!
Trust me, there's a reason for this shield. You see, it's to balance out Game & Watch's unique ability that activates when he breaks a shield.
Oh yeah? What happens when he breaks a shield?
He kills himself.
What the heck, dude?
What's the problem?
The problem is that this character is hardly functional.
Maybe you don't understand the vision.
This character's reward for breaking your shield is flying off the stage and dying.
Tell you what, if sometime in the future you change your mind and let me add any character I want to the game no matter how silly, that's when I'll consider making Game & Watch a good character. Until then, deal with it. I didn't think you'd actually let me do it.
Yeah. So, remember that promise?
Alright. A deal's a deal. Let's get back to designing Mr. Game & Watch.
So, how are we going to make him good?
Okay, here's the plan. First, we'll give him the ability to grab people. And then, he'll juggle them.
Oh my gosh, dude, we are not doing this again.
And then, he'll hit them with the hammer of judgment.
What the?
And then the opponent possibly dies.
Possibly? That thing just killed him at 0!
Yeah, but there's only a 1 out of 9 chance that can happen. When Game & Watch grabs you, he puts you through a game of Russian roulette to satisfy his gambling addiction.
His what?
I'm not sure why you're acting so surprised. He could always do this.
You didn't show me that.
It was the only way I could balance out the horrible shield of his.
Also, why does he have a gambling addiction?
Doesn't the saying go, he gambles, you watch?
It's Game & Watch.
Isn't that the same thing?
No!
Dang. I guess I'll have to take his credit card away.
His what?
Don't you remember his forward air? It's him pulling out his credit card to satisfy his gambling addiction.
What? I thought that was a box.
Nah, but that move sucked anyways. Let's replace it with something crazy. Like, what if he could drop humongous bombs?
He's carrying explosives now?
Next, let's give him the avatar state.
What? How does that work?
Now he can juggle you with
Airbending. How is the opponent supposed to land?
Oh, you wanted land? Time for some
Earthbending. He can bury opponents?
And for his next trick, he becomes Native American.
Why would he become Native American?
I figured he was. I mean, why else would he own a casino?
He's not a gambler.
Oh, right. Should I change his forward smash?
Yeah. Also, that's wildly offensive.
Fine. For his forward smash, he transforms into
Man.
and hits you with the torch that lights you on fire.
You can combo his down smash into his forward smash?
It's part of the avatar state.
So where's water?
The water will come naturally from the tears of your opponents once they realize it's futile trying to punish his spammable nonsense.
Oh my gosh, why are his smash attacks lagless?
To protect himself from the tears, Game & Watch will put on a diving helmet that makes him invulnerable.
Oh sure, it wasn't enough to make his moves lagless. Let's add some invincibility frames to them too. Why not?
So Nintendo, are you satisfied with his design now?
I don't know. He seems insanely overpowered. I feel like there has to be some kind of weakness to him.
He has a weakness. His moveset is so boring that nobody will want to play him.
What?
Also, his oil spill will kill at 0.
How is that a weakness?
It's not. I just thought it'd be really funny if we gave him that.
Maybe we shouldn't have put him in the game.